So strangely, the light quit working. Turn it back on. And now it just flashes occasionally. I just put in these LED bulbs. Now I've seen this happen before if they're on some sort of dimmer, but this is not on any kind of dimmer. Now of course you want to make sure that your light isn't on a dimmer. In this case, like I said, it's not on a dimmer, so you'll have to watch the video to see what I actually found out was the problem with this thing. But if it's not getting full voltage to the light bulbs, that's usually what's going to cause it to flash. And usually it'll be on some kind of LED circuit. So if you have like an LED that you just put in and it started flashing like that, you're probably getting partial voltage or low voltage to the fixture. And if it's a dimmable fixture, then you'll need to get a dimmable bulb to go into that fixture. If it was an LED fixture that's been there for a long time without any problems, then you've either lost voltage to it or there's actually a problem with the driver. Most of the time, if your light is actually on some kind of dimmer, there'll be like a little knob or something on the switch. There's a few different styles, and you can adjust them for dimmer or lighter settings. And then there are also some fixtures that have a remote, like this one, and those can be a little bit harder to identify. So if the bulb is flashing on a light that has a dimmer, then you probably just are using the wrong bulb. Just a classic, original to the house switch. So it's old, you can see it's been painted over a few times. But I don't know if it's the switch or if it's the light fixture, but I don't think this is any kind of LED driver fixture or anything.
Put it in here.
Let me put that switch on.
Yeah, you're not touching anything, are you?
No. Oh, look at that. 80 volts. So we're getting a bad connection. Or something of that nature. Because, yeah, it's like fluctuating between 75 and 80 volts. Which is why the LED is only occasionally kicking on. So it's either a problem at the switch or it's a problem in the fixture. So in typical 1940s fashion, you can see they've got like some kind of Bakelite type switch back in there. They've got a black and a white wire going to it, which are just power coming from the light and then power going back to the light. But unfortunately, I can't actually test the power in here. Hold this for me, Everly. If you would, please. So when I test from the box to the ground here, you can see we're getting like 14 volts. Basically, I can't get a full reading because this box must not be grounded. So that means potentially this box could be energized and I wouldn't even know it. Because they didn't like running ground wires back in the olden days. Thanks for holding that for me. So, I took this off first because I thought it'd be easier, but we're going to need to go up to the light. Hey, do you have my jumper wire and my fuse?
Yeah.
Here, I'll take them, please. Thank you. And the fuse, too? The tripper breaker? Thank you. So I just took off the wire nuts. And I think I know why it's got a bad connection. Can you see how much paint is on that wire? I'm guessing that's the reason why we're getting a bad connection. And there was actually an incandescent bulb in here originally, and it always seemed really dim. And that would probably be why. I'm going to clean the paint off of that and then put it back together. But I'm hoping that that's the only problem, because this electrical looks sketchy. I'm actually just going to come in here with a knife and scrape all the paint off because I don't want to use...
But I can't find it.
You can't find the vacuum? Okay, I'll help you look in a few minutes. Anyway, I don't really want to cut this wire a lot shorter because I don't want to investigate where it goes. So I'm just going to spend some time cleaning this off. So there it is, all scraped up. I'm just going to put a wire nut on it.
What?
Pass me the wire nut, please. Right there.
There.
Right there. Thank you. I'm going to need 2 hands for this, but I'm just going to get that wire nutted back on, and I'm pretty sure that'll take care of it. Alright. So now, as you can see, measuring from the center pin to the ground, we are getting our full 122 volts, or 120 basically, at the fixture. So we are going to be good to go. Just got to put the other bulb in and put the cover on, and we're going to be all happy. This fixture has a crack in it. Probably fine.